Hey, how's it going? This is Mark from Try Duty on the Trail, and I'm back for another overnight adventure. I'm in Fenville, Michigan, if you know where that is. I don't, but I'm here. So I'm gonna do a trail called the Wakazoo, I'm probably saying that wrong, trail. It's about a 15 mile trail. I'm kind of playing it by ear because the weather's supposed to get pretty crappy. It's about 4 o'clock right now, and the weather is supposed to start turning to rain in the next couple of hours, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, looking forward to a fun adventure. So here's the plan. This is the best I could do with a map. So this is from All Trails, and you can see here's the elevation gain. It looks like a lot, but it's actually not. It's like 300 feet. Anyways, so I'm parked right over here at 117th Street trailhead, and my plan is to hike clockwise around here, and down here there's a stream called the Swan Creek stream, I believe is what it's called, and that's probably 10 miles or so, but and then hike out the rest back over here tomorrow morning. The problem is weather, and I got just a few hours left till sunset, so I might have to book it if I'm gonna make it. So last couple days of winter, so hopefully we'll have a nice cozy fire to enjoy and a nice enjoyable hike. So as you can see, it's a bit on the cloudy side. Rain is definitely rolling in, and it's supposed to rain all night. Yeah, so that went right over the trail. So of course we had to do a little reroute, but I'll tell you, it is very wildernessy. Not a lot of maintenance, which gives it a much more wilderness vibe, which is pretty cool. So I actually, the research I did on this particular trail, there isn't a whole lot about it. The reviews weren't terribly good. I think it's because people that have come out here in the summertime, just lots and lots of bugs, especially if the trail's not groomed. Makes it a bit more, I don't know, a bit more buggy, a bit more, I don't know, less fun, I guess. Anyway, but I did see some things online that gave it a nice vibe, just because it's not a lot of people that come out here, and again, just because it's so, holy smokes. There's a trail. I guess it's like people have gone this way, and this is a different trail. A white blaze, okay. Well, we'll figure it out. One step at a time, here we go. So a bit of a tricky spot. It came from right up there. The trail goes right over there, and wasn't real clear which way to go, but I found it. So we're gonna join this equestrian trail for a little bit, and I'm hoping this is a little bit more clear than the other ones have been so far. It's nice, weather's holding out pretty good. So I already mentioned it's supposed to rain later, but it's about mid-50s, and it is supposed to get down to about 40 or so. So it won't be terribly cold, but if I get all wet, it will be cold. So I actually brought an umbrella with me, which I used to make fun of people that used umbrellas when they backpacked, and I had to eat some humble pie, I suppose. It's not a bad idea. Certainly helped staying dry. So yeah, Wakazoo, I'm probably butchering the name, Wakazoo Trail Loop. This is it. Well, if there weren't blazes, you wouldn't know there's a trail, would you? Sheesh. Crazy. So a couple miles in, a little over, maybe 2.25. Weather update, it's supposed to start raining at 6:15, which is, about an hour and a half from now, which means that I'll have to plan how I'm gonna, maybe I stop earlier. There's a campground about halfway in this loop, which I'd be there right about there when it starts raining. It's called Swan Creek Campground, maybe not, but anyway, and you can just self-register there, and I don't imagine there's anybody out camping this weekend. That might be. Anyway, so that's the story. So I'm not sure that I'm there yet, but I'm going to be camping in Allegan State Game Area, is what it's called. I think Allegan is how you pronounce it, and largely funded by hunting licenses and that sort of thing. So it's very active in hunting season and that. This also is an area where the Chippewa, Ottawa, and Potawatomi Native American tribes used to live, and they'd use the waterways and all the resources here. So a little bit of history. I couldn't find a lot of history about it, but it's I really like it out here, actually. Hopefully the rain doesn't spoil my fun. I'm reasonably prepared, I'd say. We'll see if reasonably prepared is adequate or not. Oh crap, which way do I go? I'm at an intersection here. Oh, here's a board. It should tell me which way to go. Here we go. So it appears that I am in the state game area. All right. And where am I? 21. Oh, right there. Okay, cool. So I need to head. I have no idea where I'm going. Time to check the real map. All right, well, tragedy averted. I guess if I just followed the blazes, take all the guesswork out of it, which the yellow blazes tell me which way to go. Gotta be smarter than the map, I guess. Jeez. So I'm just having a snack here while I hike. I don't want to stop and take a break because I want to cover as much ground as I can before the rain hits. But I'm having a stroopwafel, and if you don't know what a stroopwafel is, they're from the Netherlands and they are amazing. Ooh, they are amazing. Caramel in the middle, little waffle thing you do. Man, they're amazing. All right, well, we're about 4.5 miles in and geared up for the rain. It's supposed to start any minute. I'm really hoping it doesn't. And yeah, believe it or not, that's the trail. Insane, right? And the trail goes up this way. If there were no blazes, I would have no clue where I was going. So yeah, we're just Just taking it one step at a time here. Not sure how far I'm gonna get before the rain really starts coming down, but I'm gonna do my best to stay dry and keep warm and all that, and just figure it out as we go. It's part of the adventure. Something like that. So it's just kind of sprinkling at the moment. It kind of rains harder and off and on, but we're getting there. I'm getting close to the halfway mark, so I should be coming up on this campground pretty soon. And I guess depending on what the situation looks like when I get there, I'll figure it out. But so the umbrella. It's my daughter's umbrella from when she was in grade school, and it has bulldogs on it, I think. But it's super light. It's like just over 6 ounces, and it's just a tiny when it's collapsed, so it's super packable. And I compared it to some of the ultralight backpacking ones that go for like 40 or 50 bucks, and that one was from, I forget what the name of the store was, but I think it was like $3 or $4, and it's getting the job done. Where am I going? Oh, here we go. Oh, so I can see why in the summer this trail could be miserable. I mean, it's like legit thorns and nettles and all the blowdowns and vines across the trail. It's tough. It is tough. So in the summer, and it would tear you to pieces. So, all right, so telling me to go that way. So anyways, yeah, it's starting to rain a little bit harder now, and see the wind blowing. It is nice out. Now the goal is to not get hypothermia. Wish me luck. Alright, so I'm just coming into Swan Creek Pond is what this is called, but man, it's a lot bigger than a pond. At least I think that's what it's called. That's what the map says. Pretty steep downhill, actually. Ooh. Yeah, look, beautiful. Wind's blowing a bit. There we go. All right. Sweet. Some birds out there. Wish I knew what they were. Cool. Beautiful. Cooling down too. All right. Nice. All right. Yeah. So just a little over 7 miles in, and really more or less at about the halfway point, darn close if not. And rain's just, I kind of still just off and on, and I'm gonna keep hoofing it here for a little while. Probably have another hour at daylight, I'm guessing, although it's gonna get dark. It's so cloudy and everything. That pond, Swan Creek Pond, pretty. Geese out there, and I don't know if those were ducks or what, but some noisy birds flying around. It's cool. I love it out here. And this part of the trail here is so much easier than what that first section I was in. I mean, it's a lot easier. You can actually see that there's really a trail, and of course it's blazed well, but it's really nice. really, really nice. Look at this tree. Man, that's gnarly. Wow, that's cool. Thunder's coming and going. A little rumbling of thunder. We may be close to finding a place to camp for the night. Can't tell if anyone's camped over there or not. This would make sense. You got a water source. So this is the creek that I was talking about camping at. So this is cool. Well, it's a little wonky, isn't it? Yeah, so now I just need to see if I can find some place where somebody may have already had a campsite. Hate to make a new one. So this is the umbrella. Check it out. That's the dog. I don't know if that's a boxer or what, but it's keeping me dry. It's actually slowed down a lot right now, so this is good. Good times. Type 2 fun. Cute little critter. So I decided to hop off the trail and come to the top of this small hill, and I walked up to find this. I have found my home for the night. I'm well off the trail. The lake's here, so I got a nice water source. Jackpot. Boy, thank you God. What a gift. I'm really, really thankful. Now I just need to do this without getting everything soaked, because it's starting to really come down. So I might even set up over in the pines over there. It really, really keeps the rain off of me, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. All right, welcome home. All right, so I'm in my tent. It's raining like, not crazy. It's letting up a little bit, but just called home, make sure everybody was okay, and everybody is. And my daughter said, that doesn't look like a fun time at all. I guess it's interesting. But anyway, yeah, I got set up in the rain and it was pouring. I mean, it was raining really hard, so everything's a little bit damp, but I'm just gonna try and keep as dry as possible. And it's about 7:15 right now, and I'm not really hungry, but I'm gonna need to eat something. I'll have to wait and see if the rain's gonna let up and make it a little bit easier. Right now I'm wishing I had a 2-person tent, so I had a little more room to spread out, because it's a little cramped in here at the moment, but part of the fun. Backpacking. Oh man, I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. He's getting close to me. Can't see him now. Okay, I got it. Kill him. Here we go. Rain, 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 rain. So it looks like I'll be packing up in the rain tomorrow. I sometimes wonder why I do these things. You go out when it's -4 degrees. You go out when you know it's going to rain and storm. Memories. I'm such an idiot sometimes. Alright, so the rain has slowed a little bit. It's better down here in the pines. So I'm cooking some dinner right now. The sun's going down fast, really fast. So I'm gonna make some Mountain House lasagna. Delicious. We'll see about that. Dinner coming up. Not a bad view for dinner, huh? This baby's all cooked up. Thought it wise to put my raincoat on and get my headlamp. So, I can't believe how dark it's getting. Just wish I wasn't so close to that road, so hopefully I won't hear a lot of noise tonight, but it's crazy. Last couple days of winter. Did you hear that? Last couple days of winter, and it's awesome. This is awesome. Really, really glad I came out here, even though it's raining like a crazy. It's amazing how much harder the rain is up at the top of that hill. And I mean, you can see the drops here, but when you look out on the lake, all the way out there, it's coming down. Good stuff. All right, it's time to eat. All right, my first try of Mountain House lasagna. Not bad. It's actually better than I thought it was going to be. I think I cooked this better than I usually cook these meals. It's a little more patient this time, and yeah, it's soaked up nice. Oh man, this hits the spot. It's hot, but darn man, it's good. Oh yeah, it's hot. Ooh. All right, so here's camp. Basically, it's a tent and a little fire ring. In fact, there's another fire ring over here too, but that's really it. Not making a fire tonight, given the everything's soaked, and it'd be nice to just go to sleep, you know. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Clean things up a little bit and hunker down. All right, so it is super dark. It's like pitch black. I can't even see my hand in front of my face. It's so dark, but had a nice dinner. It's still raining, and it's not going to stop until, I don't know, sometime tomorrow afternoon. So it's going to be a wet morning, but it's fun. Really awesome being out here. So I haven't seen anybody, not one person, not even a lot of wildlife, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just glad to be out here doing this, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. We'll see you in the morning. Hey, good morning. It's about 10 till 7. No, it's about 10 till 8, actually. I slept in. I woke up around 3 and it had stopped raining, and it's been raining off and on ever since, so not a terrible downpour right now. So I'll start to pack things up and start to trudge out of here. So it was nice just laying here and listening to the rain for this morning, and nice quiet way to start the day. One last look at Swan Creek Pond. are headed out. Ducks sure are noisy this morning. Cool little trail along the pond here for sure. A couple of swans out there swimming around. Noisy geese. All right, so I'm about 2.5 miles out of camp right now. Still a light rain, not terrible. So I probably have maybe 4 miles to go, I'm thinking, max, hopefully. But it's been just a real pleasant walk through the woods. I mean, the nature is waking up, and I mean the birds, oh man. The geese and the swans, the woodpeckers, they're just noisy as can be. It's just a really calm, peaceful, and enjoyable hike here this morning. I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely will be ready to get out of the rain and get dry for a bit. So definitely looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I'm definitely gonna enjoy this while I can. This is the trail. It's turned into more of a game trail than a hiking trail. It's been just a minute since I saw a blaze, but I did see one. And this is Wakazoo Trail. All right, I hate this trail. Alright, I'm a little confused here. Time to check some maps. Alright, so the trail is in there somewhere. And it's so overgrown, I couldn't even tell what was the trail and what wasn't. So I'm running parallel to it right now. And then I'll just sneak back in once it gets a little bit more clear what the right thing to do is. So it's right in here. So we'll get back on and get back on course. All right, now we're back on track with our yellow blaze. It sure is hard to follow sometimes. Thank goodness for maps. I'm paying so much attention to the blazes, trying not to go off trail, that I forget to take a minute and appreciate just the natural beauty of the forest and nature. Should be coming into what's called Eli Campground pretty soon. I'm guessing maybe half mile out. And then from there I got about a mile and a half hike back to the car. So I'll show you what Eli Campground looks like when we get there. So I'm just coming into the campground now. I'm actually taking a shortcut because the trail actually goes over there. The Eli Lake is right over there, and the trail is nearly impossible to get through right now. It's kind of just nettles and thorns everywhere, and you can't even tell where the trail is, other than the blazes. So anyways, this is the campground. Doesn't look like there's anybody here. I just gotta figure out where I go from here. Here is Eli Lake. Nice. Cool. Much better look at Eli Lake. It's beautiful. All right, back to the trail. There's our yellow blazes. Another mile and a half and we'll wrap this baby up. I'll be. There's one other sucker out here. Am I still sleeping in? I would be. Yeah. Haven't seen anybody actually. No people. Just the tent. It's pretty crazy. Pretty cool. Really nice out here. Alright. Let's bring this thing home. Alright, so you can see I'm on the road here. I'm gonna road walk the rest of the way. I got about 3/4 of a mile, if that, and the trail on the west side of this loop is just, man, it's tough. It's like a game trail. It's the thorns and the nettles and all that. Just it's a tough go. So I figured, you know what, I'm gonna enjoy the last little bit and not fight it, and just bring it home on the road. But we'll be there in maybe 10 minutes or so. Looking forward to warming up in the car. All right, here we are rolling up on the car. Always a good thing to see your car. I also just want to make a special shout out to the Allegan State Game Area folks. Thank you for taking care of this place and making it available for us. And thank you to the hunters that financially contribute to make this open even to hikers and backpackers like me. Really appreciate it, and just love being out here and enjoying the nature. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the rain-soaked adventure. If you haven't, consider subscribing and like, comment. If you've ever been out here, I'd love to hear about your experience. And if you've never been and are going, be prepared. Make sure you take a map. Make sure you prepared with something like Gaia GPS or All Trails or something to help get you around. But Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.